My name is Aaron, and I grew up in the world of metal. In fact, it's the only thing I ever really cared about in terms of music. But you know what, recently, I've wanted something a little bit different. Well, look who decided to come back. No, I'm kidding. So I had originally intended to go do some Super Junior, but I also kind of wanted to do some Big Bang, and I found DLITE, and obviously Daesung is one of the greatest vocalists there is in K-pop. So I kind of got a little sidetracked, but don't worry, we are going to have Super Junior come back this week. Anyway, we are visiting the hero of the channel in Dorian Gray, and we're going to be doing the live version of Shut Up. So let's check it out, shall we?
My baby さよならは言わないで終わりなのに弾む笑顔と明るい声じゃ切ないよ後でね You drive me crazy 覚悟していたよ今日二人は他人になること僕じゃない他のやつ好きだなんて言わないで君を引き止めてしまいたいよこの腕でこのままで終わりなの Baby のいくら何も言わずにどうかキスをした唇で Baby 彼のことを話すなよ Yeah I know 何もかもそうさ僕じゃ釣り合わないあのささやいた声で Baby 彼の名前を呼ぶのかい I know 辛いだろうだから No I can't let you go もう話すことないのごめんねありがとう元気でねあなたならきっと見つかるなんて I don't wanna hear it no more 今すぐ壊してしまいたいよこの腕で思い切り抱きしめてテレビのなのにそれでも行くのなぜだキスをした唇に Baby 彼のことを話すなよ Yeah I know 何もかもそうさ僕じゃ釣り合わないあのささやいた声で Baby 彼の名前を呼ぶのかい I know 辛いだろうだから No I can't let you go 止められないこと知りながら認められずにいつ成長も身勝手だと分かりながらなのに No I can't let you go Let's go! キスをした唇で Baby 彼のことを話すなよ Yeah I know 何もかもそうさ僕じゃ釣り合わないあのささやいた声で Baby 彼の名前を呼ぶのかい I know 辛いだろうだから No I can't let you go Shut up みんなでもう一回 Shut up もう一回 Shut up だから No I can't let you go
Oh my.
はいちなみにこの新曲「Shut Up」という新曲ははいチードラゴンが作詞してくれた
Okay. I've made comments like this in the past, and I think it's well warranted. That is that here in the United States there has been some discussion for a long time about, is rock dead? Rock is dead. Rock is no longer a thing. Rock is dead. And I have two reasons as to why a lot of people think that. One is I feel like that rock lacks the bombastic feel that it needs to have. That's the big thing. Second thing is that I think the other thing is too is that I think that there's just not really like that star that people can latch on to. Say whatever you will about the 80s and like glam metal, but you knew everybody, you know, whether it be Slash and Axl Rose, or, you know, Twisted Sister, or, you know, Poison, Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, you know, these people that you could very clearly see, like, oh yes, that's, you know, that's CC DeVille. And, you know, you could always identify these people really fast. And so that always creates a face to the genre. And with that being said, the next thing is that this might be a little bit of a hot take. I'm sorry if this makes anybody upset. But with the coming of grunge, the bombastic and out of this world kind of attitude kind of disappeared, which is both good and bad because there's a lot of toxic problems with it, but also at the same time there's a lot of identifiability with it. Second off, then the 2000s hit, and we got some kind of like a rock revival, I'd like to say, you know, with I guess you could also say in the 90s a little bit towards the end, Matchbox 20, Three Doors Down, you know, and they kind of created a sound similar to like what we heard today. Second, after that, I think it's just like as we tried to make things more realistic and gritty, we lost that again. And I remember when I was young, and, you know, this is, take it as you will, but I was a huge fan of Cedar. Still actually really like a couple of their albums. Karma and Effect, and a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, Karma and Effect. They had that song on their Remedy that's so totally dad rock. That song might be dad rock if you want to call it that, but that album was extremely depressing. And it just kind of kept snowballing from there for the most part. And I think the reason why we say now that rock is dead is because we don't have music like this. And I know that sounds a little bit weird to say, but I don't think that rock is dead. It moved to, you know, Japan and Korea. And say what you will. If you don't want to believe that, that's fine. But the truth of the matter is that songs like this feels like rock. And we get the bombastic feel, and we have someone who's very easy to identify with, and, you know, writes very good music, and teaming up with G-Dragon, you know, my boy. I just really think that, boom, this is rock. This is what everybody keeps wanting to have come back. Like I said, it didn't go away. It moved. And I've said this before. I truly believe that rock is being kept alive through, you know, a lot of these countries that I named, Japan, Korea, China, stuff like that, because they are making music like this still. And it's big. It's big, and it's nice to hear, because it just shows, yeah, that it still is around, and it still absolutely rocks. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this song. Obviously, we're really big on these guys here at this channel. And when I say we, I mean all of us, right? I think it's fair to say that I can include all of y'all. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Oh, that was really good.